On welfare, screen full of crumbs, face full of glare. Whole fam hungry in the background chair, but she ordering feast like life ain't fair. Yeah. Kitchen's empty, cart full of snacks. Kids went missing, casework of facts. CPA's pulled up, read those acts. Now all you got left is excuses and caps. You swung first, now you play that victim. Bruise on your man while you claim I'm Christian. Bible in hand, but your fist still twitching. Only time you work is a string for attention. Shani lives on welfare, kids got gone. Chat throw coins just to watch you yawn. Can't get a job, but you talk till dawn. Whole life begging with the camera on. Shani lives on welfare, house all wrecked. Saying I'm a queen, but you show no respect. Blame CPAs when they came correct. Now it's CashAPP links in your title text.
Hey. Rev, hit the road, he ain't coming back. Hey. Left that couch, hey. Left that stack, hey. Left that hole in the drywall crack. Only thing he kept was his pride intact. You told her that tale like he did you dirty, but you did swings when the stream got flirty. Hands on neck, then you wiped them purty. Went live, cry hard, then you begged by 30. Fridge light bright on a single plate. You eating 5 times while your fam lost weight. Claim health issues when they ask your state, but you lift that fork at Olympic pace.
Shani lives on welfare, kids got gone. Chat throw coins just to watch you yawn. Can't get a job, but you talk till dawn. Whole life begging with the camera on. Shani lives on welfare, house all wrecked. Saying I'm a queen, but you show no respect. Blame CPAs when they came correct. Now it's CashAPP links in your title text. Ooh. Every new stream, same sad song. I've been done wrong, I've been hurt so long, but the facts don't match what you claim online. You chose that couch over clocking time. Shani lives on welfare. Shani lives on welfare. Shani lives on welfare. Shani lives on. Shani lives on welfare. Kids got gone. Jet throw coins just to watch you yawn. Can't get a job, but you talk till dawn. Whole life begging with the camera on. Shani lives on welfare. Truth don't bend. You lost your fam, lost your fake best friend. Still here, live for a payday trend. Cause the grip stays strong when the checks all in.
He's broadcasting live from a parking lot throne. Faded leather seat, he calls his castle his home. Chat box scrolling while the engine coughs smoke. He's got 12 wild theories and 1 broken phone. Blames the secret cabal for his missing front teeth. Says the neighbor's the mayor and the mailmen are deep in a global grand plot to steal his rightful estate. But the title's long gone, just like his license plate. And oh, Von Helton's on a Wi-Fi crusade. Lost his house, lost his cats, lost his last ashtray. But it's never his fault, it's the trolls he made. Typing justice is coming from a parking shade. Von Helton with your cardboard crown, screaming you'll all be punished to an empty town. You didn't lose it all cause of choices you made. You lost it cause of trolls on your Wi-Fi crusade. He's got screenshots stacked like legal proof. A decade of drama in a Word doc truth. Claims the judge is a lizard and his ex is a spy. And the folks in his chat are just agents in disguise. He says when the sun turns black you'll see all my enemies crying, begging mercy from me. But his hotspot's dying, battery at 2. Still arguing with usernames that never were true. Hey! Oh! Von Helton's on a Wi-Fi crusade. Lost his job, lost his socks, lost his mayonnaise. But it's never his fault, it's the trolls he made. Posting karma is coming from a rest stop late. Von Helton with your dashboard throw, streaming grand decrees on a prepaid phone. You didn't lose it all cause the choices you made. You lost it cause of trolls on your Wi-Fi crusade. Hey, hey, hey. On your Wi-Fi crusade. Hey, hey. On your Wi-Fi crusade. Hey, hey, hey. He says the courts are cursed, the forum's rigged, the whole wide world's one giant gig. But when the camera clicks off and the night gets cold, it's just one sad man and a story he sold. Oh no. Hey! Oh! Von Helton's on a Wi-Fi crusade. Lost his pride, lost the plot lost a whole decade, but it's never his fault. It's the trolls he made, shouting you'll all be punished as the signal fades. Von Elton in your parking lot crowd, blaming every stranger in a 3-state round. You didn't lose it all cause the choices you made. You lost it cause the trolls on your Wi-Fi crusade. Sirix on the webcam, click that stream, it's cursed. Thought I'd seen the bottom, then I met the worst. Face like a jump scare, teeth like a keyboard jam. Counting all those extras, need a spreadsheet. Need a diagram, next just skip the blueprint. Head stuck on a coat rack frame. Trying to find his shoulders, but his shoulders never came. Teeth like a keyboard, click, clack, grin. Baby, that's a horror film login. No shoulder soldier, raging on the screen. Crown of the cringe, king of the obscene. Every single stream, new rock bottom goal. Type log cow, any auto completes the role. Teeth like a keyboard, internet troll. Shut it down. Control, delete that soul. DM from Jessica, profile pic from Google search. Sent his whole paycheck, now he's praying in his merch. Talking about his girlfriend who lives in another land. She just sends emojis while she rinses out his bank. Teeth like a keyboard, click, clack, grin. Baby, that's a horror film login. Catfish Casanova, crying to the cam. Flexing fake romances that were all a scam. Every sob story, copy, paste, and scroll. Autoplay embarrassment out of his control. Teeth like a keyboard, internet toll. LOL, my guy. Hey, with every piece of soul. Smack talk to the feds now, streaming from his dungeon chair. Threatening big agents from a room of dirty air. Typing in all caps, y'all can't handle me. Meanwhile he's on mute, buffering out his bravery. Talking like a tough guy in a stained white tee. We fight warrior, room smells like defeat. Teeth like a keyboard, click, clack, grin. Baby, that's a horror film login. Gangsta on the laptop, legend in his lies. Agent on his watch list, only in his mind. Every fake flex, every warp goal. Echoes in an empty chat, zero control. Teeth like a keyboard, internet troll. Control, delete that soul. One bad Twitch clip turned to a lifetime meme. Lost a fight with his own guts, live on stream. Did the dirty shuffle, try to play it cool, but the stain told the story HD full view. Then that hand went wandering, searching where it shouldn't roam. Sniff test on his fingers like that's cologne. Teeth like a keyboard, click, clack, grin. Baby, that's a horror film login. Brown outlet, down cog, cosplay. Chat going nuts, what in every team pounds. Every fake flex, every warp goal. Echoes in an empty chat, zero control. Teeth like a keyboard, internet troll. Control, delete that soul. One bad Twitch clip turned to a lifetime meme. Lost a fight with his own guts, live on stream. Did the dirty shuffle, tried to play it cool, but the stain told the story HD full view. Then that hand went wandering, searching where it shouldn't roam. Sniff test on his fingers like that's cologne. Teeth like a keyboard, click, clack, grin. Baby, that's a horror film login. Brown out, breakdown, broadcast fail. Chat going wild, spamming every detail. Every bad choice carved in pixel scroll. It's the remembers every rod and roll. Teeth like a keyboard, internet troll. Oh my god. Control, delete that soul. Log off before the next fail loads. Log off before the final code. Teeth like a keyboard, face in the glow. Click that little X, let the circus go. Train wreck loading, can't stop, yeah we keep scrolling. Big talk, tiny little kingdom, screens up, welcome to the syndrome. FML, we're watching it melt down. Car crash showing this one horse coming down. Hit that play, let the circus ring out. FML, we laugh then we tap out. Hey, 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 then we tap out. Hey. Hot mic, one more confession. Slow clap, public obsession.
people are not you. To me, you are...
Wait a minute. Was he resting that Red Bull on the toilet?
I like mental health. Tell me where you live. I'll come to your fucking house.
No, it's not a scripted rant, you motherfucking imbecile, you low-life cocksucker!
The best way to explain zombies' bloodlust is this: the appetite of demons expressed through humans. It should be astonishing to people that the richest people in the world, not all of them, but some of them, are into occult ceremonies where they have to drink, blood that's extracted from a tortured child.
Yeah, been chewing on zombies! Chewing on zombies, yo!
I can't wait for this con DLC.
You want my address? That's what it sounds. Hold on, let me get motherfucking headphones. Do you want to come to my house? No. Do you want to come to my house?
I didn't listen.
Guys, welcome to FML, the show as you question your decisions and saying fuck my life. I'm your host, the Atheist Veteran, and god damn it, I'm questioning my life today. I'm questioning it so fucking much. You know what I said yesterday? You know what I said to myself? I'm like, Tav, you sexy motherfucker, you fucking sexy, fucking smoldering, fucking beautiful fucking man beast that you are. You should cover this Tophiachu person. What the helly? What the helly? What is the helly? You should cover this Tophiachu person. And I was like, yeah, I should do that. I should. And then I went down the rabbit hole. It started with a Turkey Tom video, and I think my audio might be spiking a little too much. Let me adjust that for you guys. It might be a little too loud. Let me adjust. Why am I going into the goddamn settings? There's a little bar right here on the thing. Adjust that. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Anyway. So I went down and started with a Turkey Tom video. And then I saw there was another Turkey Tom video. And then there was a Kiwi tapes video. And then there was a bunch of fucking cringe compilations. 5 hours into this mess, it's time for Tav to go night-night. And I get on today. And of course, the day that I'm doing this fucking huge deep dive, fucking G-Man and Hussy decide they want to have their go at it. And while G-Man's like threatening to dox somebody named Ken, who lives on the West Coast, and he's threatening to come over to California, even though G-Man says that he doesn't know if the guy's in California or not for sure. So that was fun. That will be our go-to video if this doesn't go long enough, which it will. But I was like, okay, well, let's look more into this. Of course, there's more shit. There's even more shit. I find out that she's been doing such shit with her dog. Find out, it's just this huge fucking rabbit hole, and it's fucking crazy. It's insane, guys. Guys, it is fucking insane. I put in some work today. I put in some fucking work. Tophiachu. Guys, we're going to start off with some cringe shit. Some cringe compilations, just to get the mood going. Yeah, she loves them young boys. Yeah, apparently so. That's a thing. I'll get into that later, and I'll get into like what I think about that, because it's weird. It's weird.
Tophia put peanut butter on her
don't use that.
She would lick it.
What a wonderful start to this person. That's our start. That's our starting point, guys. Tophiachu puts peanut butter on her crotch so the doggy can lick it. That's not the only fucking yeah. Oh my god, LOL. That is the right response to this. That is the beginning. And I'm only doing certain clips that I found funny from these compilation videos, and that just so we can get into it, because we're going to get into the whole history. Guys, I got to admit something. I had to use ChatGPT on this one. I had to fucking ask it to make timestamps and fucking give me a timeline. I was like, I need something. I cannot fucking follow this logically by myself. So that's so that's going into her animal abuse. Let's go more into her animal abuse. Oh.
With a hairbrush.
Hold on, let's back that up again because it was muted.
Mom, it's okay. Okay, whatever. She's not allowed to have that.
So as you can tell, the dog does not like Tophia very much. There's a fucking ton. Look at my tabs. Look at these tabs. Only one of them is not Tophiachu. Only one of them. Or Tophiachu related. And that's my backup video in case the show doesn't go long enough, which I'm sure it will. That poor dog. Yeah. So, this is a video of her apparently hitting her dog Hershey with a fucking hairbrush. Now, if you saw me on Frank's stream recently, you'll know that kind of gets under my fucking skin a little bit, is animal abuse.
I'm not gonna pause my live stream because you're worried people are gonna say, oh, you abuse your dog. That's not abuse. We're just telling her she can't have something she's not allowed.
By hitting her with a fucking hairbrush. It's bad enough she got fucking hammer arms. Fucking, she got sledge arms, dude. Fucking, the dog, she's like, it's a fucking little, like, chihuahua looking fucking dog. And she's like fucking, 500 pounds. That's not enough. You gotta fucking add a fucking weapon in there. Fuck, by smacking a dog with it. Fuck you, Tophia.
Good enough as it is. Like, these people don't control my life. Fuck them. Period.
They say animals can sense evil. It's true. It's true. Animals can sense it. If you ever saw like Rev or Shani's cats, Watermelon and what was the other one's name? Watermelon and I don't know, something else. They fucking, you could tell those cats hated them. Okay.
She's only doing it to herself. No one's doing
Gavin,
anything.
Yeah, Gavin, that's right. Gavin Kit Kats. Eat the boy. There we go. Hit the dog with the brush. Got a hairbrush in her hand.
The dog. She's not allowed to have that.
I'll get it. Watch.
No.
Damn it.
Yep, that's cool. Animal abuse live on fucking stream. Live on fucking stream, animal abuse. Just fucking, she's hitting it with a broom. She's hitting it with the back of her hand. It's just fucking how these, like, dude, you're so, God, you're way bigger than that fucking animal. Like, put it outside or something. Fuck.
Let go! Stop it! You cannot have that. It's not gonna work.
Animals are innocent. And I'm gonna tell you, if a dog or a cat or something, acts like this around you, it's usually because you're abusive to them. This is a defensive thing the dog is doing. The dog is like, dogs don't growl unless they think they're in fucking danger. Especially like this. What's up, Tank Girl? How are we? I forgot to say hi to the chat. Chat, what's up? We got Tank Girl's Pet Dragon. We got Frank. God, Frank's already late for his next stream. Watch. I'm unsubbing. Louisa, what's up? We got Lucifer Almighty. Thank you, O Dark Lord, for joining us. We got Sid. We got Tiredot. Or Tired Tot. Excuse me. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. We got the one and only Mazer. We got Yammy, the cute Boom Boom. We got Yemi, who's not joining us today, but she will. She might at some point, but as of right now, no. The plan's not to. Got this FML guy. Fucking get him out of here. Block. We got Coyote, who's always here. Mazer again. And it's good to have you guys here. It's good to have you guys here. It's Sicey. Or Sitsi. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for correcting me on that. Thank you very much. I'm running an orphanage and trying to cook for crotch goblins. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Thank you, Yami, for that wonderful information.
You're gonna get bit. Ah, just don't.
Stop. Why are you upset with me after I beat you with a comb? God. Why can't you just be happy I'm just smacking you around?
I know that, but you're not helping.
This is like if Shrek was a person, and, well, Shrek's a better person than her, but, you know, if Shrek was a person and, like, 100% more evil. What's up, Shanny? Go dump the bucket?
No one's doing nothing to you, hussy. Nobody's doing anything.
We just watched you beat that dog with a comb. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue on. So, this is something I pulled up because I thought it was interesting. It's one of her cringe compilations. There's tons of them. Let's see what kind of stuff that she's showing us here. Me accidentally outing myself trying to lie.
That's like proof. And
wait. Hold on, back to that.
That's like.
Ah, shit. Whoopsie daisy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here? Hey, I just need you to move your tail to the side for a little bit, baby. Oh no, it's all up in my fur. What the fuck is this bitch into? Oh, she's into some crazy shit, guys. We haven't gotten into these are the quick videos that I'm starting the channel off with, and then we'll get into the long fucking documentary bullshit that she's got. This is Tophia's living conditions, by the way. Apparently that cup is rank. Apparently she never washed this out.
On the cup. Just look
that roach wants your Starbucks, bitch.
really weird. For some reason on me, I tried. It just doesn't look right.
And I just said, hey, you know, would it be
delicious.
too much to ask? I don't know what.
Look, she just shook it off and was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's just a fucking roach just crawling up my drink. I don't know. It tastes got a little extra flavor today. Yummy. Nothing better than roach feces. Fucking delicious.
Kind of shape that he was in.
Dude, it's become so common that it's actually become like a character in her little world. Roach-Chew makes an appearance. So here's some more Roach-Chew.
Roach-Chew makes an appearance while Tophia nukes a glizzy.
Yummy! Roach-Chew! I choose you! Roach-Chew, curiously enough, is the most sane of the chew folk.
Mom!
There's a big old cockroach.
Hold on, guys.
Hold it.
So yeah, we're gonna get into all this fucking nastiness. Oh, here's some
I captured the victory crown. But will I capture the victory?
Victory.
Just start letting me collect that. Does that mean that I have full ammunition? Bro, okay.
Where I know Roach2 makes an appearance sometime in this. Oh.
Someone should be put somewhere. No, go back that way. Now I know where I'm supposed to go.
I didn't see Roach2, but whatever. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, we get it. She got lots of roaches. So, who is Tophiachu? You may ask. Who is this wonderful individual, this person, this fucking, this goddess among women? Well, she is a TikTok streamer, and she started off fairly innocent enough. Tophia used to just show pictures of her drawings and shit. But we got a Turkey Tom right here. By the way, his link in the stream and the videos that I use are in the description. So if you want to go and do what you need to do with that, do what you need to do, like, sub, whatever. In fact, I need to leave likes on his shit too. So there we go.
Our story today starts with Tophia Slidell, better known as Tophiachu, who was born on June 6, 1994, to Marie Lucero and Donald Slidell, allegedly. There's a bit of a dispute over that we'll get into later. Very little is known.
There's a bit of dispute. There's some people, I've talked to one in my Discord that seems to know for sure that this isn't the father. I think if you go by what the mom said, it's not. But like the mom, everyone in this fucking circle is so unreliable. I don't take anything they say at face value. So, you know, maybe he could be the father and they just suck at dates. Who knows?
Known about her early life, although if one were to judge it by pictures alone, it would have appeared normal. Unfortunately, sometimes reality isn't so peachy. Tophia had...
Yeah, Griffidago, I was talking to you about this.
Had no verifiable social media presence until around 2011, when she made a Facebook account. She was just like any other teenager, and for the next few years, there wasn't much to report on. But things would get slightly more interesting in 2015 when she started posting to Instagram. Much of her early posts were dedicated to her art skills, which honestly weren't the worst.
Yeah, I mean, it started off, you know, just like a lot of locales, it started off innocent enough, you know. Fucking the normal shit, you know, you posting your artsy shit, your fucking the shit that your drawings, the shit that you're proud of. But a lot of these people, they go from just like showing what they're good at to just showing too much of their fucking lives, and then fucking wanting more than what they got. You know, it's just fucking a typical. It's just the chase to be fame. The chase for fucking internet fame turns into the chase for internet infamy. You know, it's just how it is. So,
if only she had stuck with it. Starting in late 2016, Tophia started posting videos on Musical.ly. The first few videos were just showing off her art skills, but this...
So basically she started doing Musical.ly, she started you know, showing up, like I said, showing off her art skills, you know, maybe doing some little like things here and there. Nothing too crazy, so we're going to jump ahead to about 6:14. And this is when she starts sharing a little too much of her life, which is disgusting, by the way. So,
happens to you, no matter what. And as it turns out, there was a lot about Tophia that probably would have been better as a secret. One of the first things people noticed was the things she was saying. She's very unashamed of her use of different derogatory language towards black people, Mexicans, so obviously this was somewhat controversial.
Which is weird because her nationality is up for question too. She, like, no one's really actually, especially because the father's parentage is in question. It's like no one's really sure what her ethnicity is, but she is known for saying racist ass shit on the internet. So yeah, check another box in the locale fucking check box.
controversial, but that's not even close to the craziest part.
Call me a like so. Excuse me, not slow, because we're talking about two people. You retard.
Initially, she did her live streams in her bedroom, where people got a first-hand look at her terrible living conditions. The entire apartment, but especially her bedroom, was crawling with cockroaches, which she showed complete disregard for.
Yeah.
She doesn't even flinch when a
I showed you guys this video, but it's gross, right?
cockroach climbs up her water cup. Speaking of her cup, she never washes it, despite the fact that it's absolutely rancid, and she can't even stand to take a whiff of it. The same trend follows for her personal.
Can you imagine drinking something that you can't even like sniff out of? Just be like, oh yeah, this smells awful. I can't smell it. Now let's drink some fucking soda out of it. That's fucking awful. Okay, let's go back 5 seconds there.
Absolutely rancid, and she can't even stand to take a whiff of it. The same trend follows for her personal hygiene. She apparently smells so bad that her father had to spray her with Febreze, and
she's so fucking nasty that her dad's just like, yo, bitch, here's some Febreze. Fucking gross.
And ironically, despite being very messy, she doesn't quite have the stomach to keep up with this lifestyle, as she's been caught vomiting on stream multiple times. Although she likes to come across as a tough cookie, lobbing slurs like it's a 1950s period drama, she really has the mental fortitude of a wet noodle. She's become legendary for her crash outs, where she breaks down crying for some pretty ridiculous things. Case in point, she started bawling her eyes out because her DoorDash order was misplaced, and because
The DoorDash fucking made her crash out. That's hilarious.
she tends to overshare, she also let her viewers listen to her pee. I'll spare you from listening to that, but I'm sure you can imagine how it went. With all the
Turkey Tom. So as you can see, this is an hour and 2 minutes long. I'm not gonna listen to an hour 2 minutes. So I've got my little talking points right here. So her Tophiachu is not alone, at least not in the first half of her internet infamy. She is joined by her father, Papa Chu, her mother, Mama Chu, and her brother, Brother Chu, and her Rochi friend, Rochi Chu, and her dog, Hershey Chu, which, yeah. So, I'm gonna watch that ass stinky. Yeah, I know, right? She was apparently, fired from her first job because of her quote unquote hygiene problems. So, yeah. So, let's get into Papa Chu. I want you guys to meet Papa Chu. This guy. He's a whole character on his own. Let's fucking watch this.
Every nation in the world.
This is Papa Chu explaining how humanity can fix itself.
Must pay me $999.
That's Mama Chu in the background with her sunglasses on. Oh, love it, love it. $999 billion dollars
every year. The first installment, December 2019.
Guys, it's gotta be $999. It can't be $998. Okay, or else we're fucked. Every nation needs to send this crackhead fucking $999 zillion. Oh, I love that shit. Dude, what do you do with like 999 and 9 infinity fucking zillion gajillion dollars, dude? I don't know what I would do with like $999 million. Like, I wouldn't know what I would do with that. What would you do with like all that? Guys, I need this money because I have a planet to buy. Oh, by the way, that's like every nation. Every nation gotta send that. Sorry, Uganda. Looks like you're fucked.
Thank you. I know my teeth. My teeth are going to grow back. I'm 58. I'm 58 years old. And I am teething.
He's teething. This dude is teething. He claims to be teething. Fucking shit.
Right now, I am teething like a baby. No.
Yep.
I did not go to court.
Tophiachu's scaring Hershey.
That dog is like, stay the fuck away from me. Okay, I get it. He's weird.
How are we going to fund Donald's $999 zillion a year? How are we going to pay for our governmental services to the people? And how are we going to function as a world body? Okay, look. All debt is set at zero. Every country is printing $999 zillion and waiting for my instructions. We're going to utilize the stock market. We're going to utilize commodities.
Guys, there's this coin I'm going to talk to you guys about. This guy going to pull a fucking crypto fucking rug, pull on us after we give him $999 zillion a year. Love it. This guy. Oh, come on, fucking mouse. Don't disconnect on me. I don't know what's going on with that. My mouse. Where are you, mouse? Ooh, my mouse is... Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a second, folks. My mouse decided wanted to die on me. Oh, okay. $999 zillion, and I can't afford a fucking new mouse. Here you go, guys.
Soybeans, oats, grains, pork bellies, live cattle, cotton.
Did you just say pork bellies, cotton? What is he saying? Wait, did I miss something?
Commodities. We're going to utilize the stock market. We're going to utilize commodities. Soybeans, oats, grains, pork bellies, live cattle, cotton.
He's just saying words. We're going to utilize commodities. Chair. Fingernails. Toenails. Sunglasses. Feet. More feet. Hands. Fucking bed frame. Fan. This guy's fucking funny.
Gold, silver, lumber, iron ore, steel, tea, coffee, orange juice.
This guy just said gold, iron ore, and it was like tea, orange juice. Love that. Does he have shares in any of those stocks? You know, he probably does. He actually does like run a fucking business, like a financial business. But as far as I can tell, it just seems like a scam business.
Everything that we can. Let me be creative. That's the best way.
What do you have to say about Ozark? I kind of want to join. Get off the phone, Donald, and stay off.
Tophiachu gets in trouble with Mama.
Send me an email to Mordecai Global.
No, nobody send you an email. Get off the phone.
Maria, this might be
future world leader over here being fucking yelled at by his wife. I love it.
Be a good call.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I didn't even see it, the fucking whore.
All right, so let's get more into Tophiachu's fucking lore, because we're gonna fucking we're gonna get into that. So Tophiachu, who is Tophiachu? Let's see, 12 minutes and 37 seconds. Let's check out Tophiachu. What's Tophiachu all about? Right there.
Besides Tophia, who makes money via live streams and has a creator fund, Donald was the only other person with a stable income in the whole household. He's the CEO of Slidell Financial Services, which, as far as I can tell, is a legitimate financial service company. Despite the lofty title, his primary source of income is SSI.
I paid the rent, so you can say my brother paid the rent all you want, but I helped pay the rent. When my brother didn't have a job, who do you think was paying the rent?
Graveyard Flowers, you're not blocked. Why would I block you? Why would I block Graveyard Flowers? Yeah, Graveyard Flowers, we wouldn't block you. We like you over here.
I did help with what I got paid on TikTok. You know what's done? These people knew that my father...
We don't even really block anyone over here, even if we don't like them. I made a comment, it disappeared. What was the comment? I didn't see it. It is weird. That is weird. Well, type it out again and let's see if it fucking shows up again. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll work as a team. We'll be a team to discover what is going on here. It's the YouTube algorithm trolls. It's Von Helton and his fucking wizardly bullshit. Cursing the stream. Cursing the stream. Okay, so, yeah, this guy.
Was getting disability and was paying the rent. So how was my brother paying the rent? And he's not getting his disability anymore because he went to jail. They cut him off. So who do you think had to take up the rent when my father couldn't pay it? You.
Of the entire family, Donald is perhaps the kookiest.
I said I love Lamp. No, it's not showing up on my... You know, it shows up in my regular chat, but it's not showing up on my... On the chat I have up here, which is weird. I don't know. Sometimes, dude, even me... Like, there's stuff in here that I wrote that didn't show up in the chat thing. So don't take it personally. It does it to me too. I don't know why. It just doesn't like me sometimes. You know, it doesn't like showing everything for some reason. I don't know why. I need to figure that out, but yeah. And it's nothing wrong with loving Lamp. You blame Epstein? You know what? Yes, it was Epstein. It was the ghost of Epstein.
Tophia was getting popular, he basically saw it as an opportunity to piggyback off her newfound fame. He made his own Twitter, and he started live streaming on TikTok. One of his favorite pastimes was to flirt with the people in chat by blowing kisses and sticking his tongue out at them. To the
He's Rev. He's Rev. Hey, what's up? Anyone let me live in their house for, I'll fuck them. This dude is Rev, dude.
Great displeasure of his wife, who constantly told him to cut it out. But rest assured, this wouldn't be a problem for much longer. During one of his live streams, he made a revelation that would change the world of science forever.
I'm 58 years old, and I am teething. Right now, I am teething like a baby.
Spoiler alert, they haven't grown back. But his unscientific beliefs aren't even the silliest his opinions can get. He's a man of political aspiration, as he's come up with the perfect way.
Yeah, another creep, yeah. I mean, do we cover anything other than creeps on this show? I mean, Nova Online is probably going to happen next, guys. Just warning you. Just warning you.
Way to heal the world of its...
Now, this is just a side cast. This is the side crew. These are the background characters of who we're covering today. So that says a lot about today's show, guys.
Which basically boils down to how every single major power needs to give him money now.
Every nation in the world must...
So that's Tophiachu. We already went over that. So let's get into more shit. Let's start streaming, posting online, flourish with interviews, makes bizarre financial strange political and economic ideas. Got it. Let's talk about... Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this one, Tophiachu said.
Sometimes, not all of the stuff he says is wholesome PG fun. In one clip, he went over his opinion on the age of consent.
Jeez, this is going to end up good, guys. Whenever a fucking lolcow talks about their opinion on the age of consent, right?
16 and older can visit, obtain points, and smoke.
You think the age of consent should be 16 and over, and also that they should be able to be prostitutes? Now, I'm all for. I think sex work is okay. I think sex work should be legalized. For various different reasons for consenting adults. Adults that choose to go into said said field. For a variety of reasons. One, you know, they can get healthcare options. Two, they don't have to fucking fear of being assaulted and being arrested for being a prostitute or, you know, doing sex work when they're assaulted or, you know, have crimes committed against them. There's a ton of reasons why sex work should be legalized. Not for fucking 16-year-olds, you fucking creep. You fucking weirdo. What the fuck? And also on top of it, like, bro, you're like 80. You're like 1,000,000 years old, dude. God damn, it's weird if you're thinking of an 18-year-old because you're like 1,000,000,000,000 years old, dude. You're 999,999,999 zillion years old, dude.
Prostitution is to be legalized. I want the streets full of prostitutes.
Comments like this led,
of course you do. Of course you do, dude.
People to believe that it's
always people who can't afford prostitutes either. They'll act like they can fuck. They'll act like this motherfucker can't afford a dude. I don't even think you'd afford a fucking cheap prostitute. Like fucking weird.
There was something a bit darker hiding beneath these silly faces and schizo ramblings. As he started making himself known on social media, one of his favorite pastimes became pictures of his own junk. Specifically,
It's always pictures of your own junk. It's always something like that, dude. It's always, you know, the low-cal dick pic, guys. I swear to God, if I get any pictures of this guy's junk in my fucking shit, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, retirement might be an option at that point.
Sharing it with other people. When he wasn't doing that, he was spamming out dozens of thirst traps and telling people to sign up for his
Mama-Chu looking like a gangster back there with those sunglasses. Yeah, right. Gangsta-Chu.
Financial project.
Dude is pretty ripped, though. I'll give him that.
Or telling people to give him money. He also regularly spoke about his hatred of white people and the government. But it got...
Yeah, fuck white people.
Weirder. You might notice the green crosses in some of his backgrounds. Over time, Tophiachu put these up all over his house, with every visible wall outside of Tophia's bedroom having at least one. These obviously have religious significance, except it's kind of the opposite of what you're thinking. Among other things, he uses Twitter account to share his love of the occult. In this one video, he burned a piece of paper until it resembled the head of Satan, at which point he started recording.
That's him.
Okay, so...
You don't ask who it's for.
Oh, I already got that one. So, Tophiachu has been in trouble with the law quite a bit. And I kind of stopped, I went to the same video and I kind of stopped it here because there's a lot to go over with his fucking arrest record.
Found that he had a substantial criminal history going back to 2001. Up to that point, he had been arrested 13 times, with charges ranging from physical assault to soliciting prostitutes, which...
Wait, I kind of want to...
13 times, with charges ranging from physical assault...
Alright, defendant, Donald... Court, district... So I'm just seeing, like, okay, this is all state stuff... there's a couple of things versus like banks and stuff. So he's been known to like defraud banks. For instance, FBI Management Inc. versus Donald Siddell, State of New Hampshire. No. First Southwest Western Financial Services versus this dude has been known to fucking scam banks and financial services. So that's fucking cool, guys. Just wanted to go. This guy, look at this guy's criminal record, dude. He gets this one 3 times in 1 year. 2005, he didn't get arrested at all. I'm proud of him. 2004, he got arrested once. 2006, arrested once. And 2007, he was good. Huh? He had like a few years right here, and then it's just a ton of fucking shit. So let's go back. What's next on the agenda? Fucking his criminal history, yes. Let's talk about Tophiachu real quick. 1702.
In December, which is when he started posting on Twitter. While all of this was happening, Tophia's other family members came into the spotlight, including her mother, Marie, or Tophiachu. Unlike her husband, she seems relatively normal, albeit rather senile. She mostly became
Tophiachu does seem kind of normal, but she does defend all the fucking heinous shit that fucking Tophia does. So, you know, that's a thing.
became known for randomly walking in on Tophia's streams only to get screamed at by her own daughter.
You guys have no business.
Hang up the phone! Hang up the phone! Give me the phone!
No, he answered that.
Well, just let him answer.
Yeah, so yeah, Tophia's not just a horrible person fucking when it comes to animals. She's a horrible person when it comes to her mom. And you'll see how horrible she can be because it gets so much worse. Especially after certain events that take place that involved her deceased brother, her now deceased brother Chu. So yeah, this is not a story with a happy ending, guys. This is not a story, and it's not ended yet. But it is so far a very depressing story.
Sir, I told you to stop it.
Despite the terrible way her daughter treats her, Marie clearly still loves her daughter, as she'll go all over social media to defend Tophia whenever she can. She even got into a habit of going live with her daughter, where she seems blissfully unaware of just how bad Tophia's reputation has gotten. During one of these live streams, Mama Chu accidentally soiled herself, and instead of being a good daughter and turning the stream off to go help her out, Tophia just let it play out for content. After the most recent arrest of Tophiachu,
can you imagine your mom has an accident? Your mom, it's funny when like a locale like fucking Cyrax does it, but like an old woman and stuff, shit's gonna happen sometimes with an old woman like Tophia's mom. Accident's gonna happen. You need to fucking put your family first. I tell you, if like my kids have a problem, like I hear, Dad, I need help. I'm gonna fucking the stream is. Like, I'm not even going to bother turning off the stream. I'm just going to go fucking do what I need to do and then come back if I need to. You guys could be all in limbo for that. But I'm just saying, guys, like, fucking the fact that you won't help your mom when she needs you, you'd rather just play it off for content, that's fucking gross.
In 2022, things quickly started getting complicated for the entire Tophia family. Around this time, she'd started getting into drama with Nova Online, who I recently covered on my channel. But while that was happening, the family also had some
fucking jeez, the battle of the fucking bottom of the barrel, guys. Fucking Nova Online and Tophiachu. Fucking the smells that emanated from the internet that day.
Much greater concerns. Because of her trolls, Tophia's house was getting regularly raided. In December, sometime after Tophiachu was released from custody, the apartment was raided by a SWAT team, which used tear gas to gas them out before they were temporarily moved to a homeless shelter.
The tear gas made it smell better. No.
This was allegedly after the landlords had received complaints about Tophiachu vandalizing the place with fires and put crosses up everywhere. Sadly, this wasn't the end of their terrible news. For background, because Tophiachu was the only real moneymaker in the family, he was responsible for paying rent. However, around December of 2022, it came out he had stopped paying for the last 3 months, and they owed the landlord $3,000. They didn't have the funds to pay it all at once, so they sought to get a 30-day extension and even applied for COVID relief that would theoretically.
So yes, just like Shani and Rev, there are several eviction arcs. There's a couple eviction arcs, and she is now at the point that I imagine Rev and Shani will be in a few months, streaming out of a car or streaming at a park bench somewhere. That's sorry guys, spoiler alert. Yeah, Tophiachu's currently homeless. Just letting you guys know.
Pay their full debt off.
Your father was in charge of paying the rent then? Everything was coming from his account? Okay, and so you guys were under the suspicion. You're saying that the landlord waited 3 months to tell you guys that you guys...
So basically she does an interview. She gets her ass kicked in the interview a few times. This is not a judge. This is just a person who I think dresses like a judge for their stream. So... they moved into a temporarily to homeless shelter. Complaints about vandalism behavior. Okay, yep. Let's see. Father stopped paying rent. Couldn't afford it. Got it. Okay, so Tophia has a spending problem, and I'm gonna show you guys right here. We're right where we need to be for that. Tophia's was trying to raise money for rent, and Tophia spent fucking $400 of that money, which she had she raised $485. She spent $400 of it to go to Comic-Con. So, yeah, that's her priority.
Behind on your rent.
Yes.
But before it even got approved, Tophia had the bright idea to spend $400 going to Comic-Con with her brother. Since there was no chance that she could scrounge up the money legitimately, she thought it would be a good idea to make a GoFundMe to help the move, where she asked for $3,000. She ended up raising $485 out of that $3,000, and there was a lot of backlash. Because of that backlash, she was invited on an interview by a creator named Aunt Karen, which made her look even worse.
All right, so yeah, basically, yeah, she got called out for spending money that wasn't meant to at Comic-Con, that was meant for her to go towards her fucking bills and her rent and shit. So yeah, so just letting y'all know that's her mentality towards like donations and shit. So let's go to her eviction saga. 22 minutes and 22 seconds.
The issue. So went another failed attempt to rehabilitate her image, and with the family's habitual inability to save, their landlord had no option. On February 25th, they kicked them out of the apartment, and the family then moved to a motel where they stayed for over a year. Despite the massive blow to her...
Now, I'm going to skip Brother Chew real quick. We're going to go to the hotel saga real quick. We're going to go to the motel eviction saga, which is about 50 minutes in, because it is fucking nuts. 50 minutes and 14 seconds. Yeah, right about there. So there was this maid that worked at the hotel that she was in, and that when the hotel finally evicted her, the maid went online and gave all the tea on what was going on with that particular hotel room that they were staying in.
She needed it so badly. A few days after this, a girl called Squid, who worked as a housekeeper, claimed that they had to evict a TikToker known for live streaming, although she refused to say the actual name. This mysterious TikToker had been evicted because they couldn't pay the rent, which this TikToker claimed was because TikTok wouldn't pay them. This was Tophia, as I'm sure you've caught on. The story quickly went viral as people flocked to her to ask questions about the motel room.
I only ever went in their room once, and that was like the week after they got a clean notice, which means that their room was so disgusting that we almost had to kick them out, and they had to clean it up to not get kicked out. It was still disgusting, and it smelled like ass.
So glad you're doing this live. I just couldn't bring myself to watch her old videos. Yeah, I think that's one thing that kept me going as I was going through all the research and shit. It was just like, dude, if I go through it, other people aren't going to have to. They could watch it on my shit. They can fucking, they can see what's going on. They can fucking, because this Tophiachu, like, this chick has been talked about a lot, and I'm just like, I've been wanting to dive into her. Don't clip that. Gross. I've been wanting to look into it, and it's just so much, and it's so gross, it's so disgusting, it's just fucking hard to do. And this isn't the first fucking documentary video we're gonna fucking cover, guys. There is fucking more. There is more after this, guys. This is going to be a 2-hour stream, most likely, of me just covering Tophiachu. We still got an hour and 12 minutes that I've planned on covering this bitch. And it's probably not going to be everything. I expect people in my chat to fill in the fucking the potholes of my knowledge, because there's a lot.
I'm pretty sure we had to throw away every single set of sheets that we gave them. They refused to ever let us actually come in and clean, which is part of the reason they got kicked out.
In the same clip, she said that Tophia used to refer to her as her maid for clout. According to her, she and other housekeepers were never allowed in the room, only being allowed to take the family's towels and bring in new ones. Even still, they could still smell the room. In a later video, she clarified the reason that they always had roaches everywhere is because they would never clean up their food, leading to bugs coming out. As Squid started getting attention, Tophia noticed, and she wasn't happy to learn that people were making fun of her. She responded on a live stream where she accused Squid.
Took one for the team. I'm trying to.
Squid of not giving the full story, and even threatened her by saying that she would get her fired from her job if she didn't. She also claimed to have reported Squid to the police. Amusingly, she also makes this little comment.
You're a maid. You're not a worker. And you have no right sharing people's business.
There is so...
Now you'll see, like, he's about to touch on it too, but like fucking you'll see how fucking ridiculous that statement is. You're like, you're not a worker, bitch. You are not a worker. You are not a work. You don't work. The only one who works in that family is the dad, who's also a scumbag, but at least he fucking works. You get online and fucking and just do nothing. You're gross. You do nothing. Stop. You're not helping the family. You guys are living in a fucking hotel. Well, you guys were living in a hotel. The hotel probably seems nice compared to now.
So much irony in this clip that it feels insulting to even point it out. Regardless, she follows us up by giving her own version of the story, in which she calls the housekeepers her maids again and then calls them rude and inhospitable. She explains how they totally intended to pay the rent and that the reason she didn't pay it is not because TikTok didn't pay her, but instead because TikTok didn't pay her.
But the main reason why the rent didn't get paid is because I could have had the money from TikTok to cover whatever my brother couldn't pay until he was able to pay.
Also, the brother was working too. I forgot about that.
That was the main issue.
She does note that it's her brother who usually pays the rent and that he couldn't cover it this time around, but then again, that doesn't take anything away from Squid's story. Tophia complains about how they were supposedly given until 6 p.m. for her brother to withdraw the money, but claimed that one of the rude housekeepers tried to force them out earlier than that. This whole story is just her rambling and trying to shift blame in whatever way she can.
Dude, look at that face, dude. That's the face of evil, dude. Like, for real. Dude, you could look at her and be like, yeah, no, I want no part of that. Her eye, look, oh man, she got mega brow, dude. She's got fucking mega brows. Her eyes are being sucked into her head. Her nose is turned up like a pig. Look at, oh. What the fuck is this?
The worst thing that she exposed Squid for is that she was rude and hates her job. Which, frankly, if you are Tophiachu's housekeeper, and those are the worst personality traits you have, you're not that bad. Still, Squid kept posting on TikTok, responding to Tophia's threats by not taking them the least bit seriously. She reminded Tophia that she was indeed kicked out of her room because firstly, it smelled absolutely horrible, and secondly, they refused to pay rent. So trying to divert attention from that was ultimately a waste of time. Admittedly though, she was milking the situation pretty hard. Due to popular demand, she finally released photos of the hotel room.
Oh, look at that fucking fridge.
Just look at this lovely...
Oh, look at that tub, dude. Look at that tub. Oh, there's it's just a rim of dirt. It's fucking...
bathtub. I mean, this is just excellent. Later, she even called the police to do a welfare check on the family when she saw them sitting on the sidewalk and squatting in their cars, which Tophia took especially personally. So personal, in fact, that she released a 13-part rant on her Instagram. After complaining for a while about how they needed to buy a house because rent was becoming too expensive, she started talking about how they always kept...
You notice this with Tophiachu? She uses a lot of these filters. She used to use them to disguise her horrible living conditions, but now she's using it to disguise the fact that she's homeless. So let's get into Brother Chew. But I want to touch on that real quick. Brother Chew, 2635. Oh boy.
Interestingly, he wasn't the only one facing some legal trouble. Enter Brother Chew, real name Donald Jr. At first glance, you may think that he's the most normal out of the Slidell family, but he's nonetheless just as much of a lunatic as everyone else. Unlike his parents and sibling, he doesn't have much social media presence, and he's only really been known for occasionally appearing on Tophia's streams, often
Look at that shit.
half naked. One of his more notable appearances was when he threatened to trace trolls' IP addresses and give them a violent end.
So if you want to continue talking your shit, running your mouth, everybody, go ahead. Don't think I'm going to find out where you live. Don't think I'm not going to find out.
Still, despite...
I don't think he's going to find out where we live now. For reasons.
Despite having some anger issues, clearly, he mostly kept himself out of trouble, but all of that was about to change. First, a little background. So, sometime in 2022, Brother Chu and his girlfriend, Angie, broke up, and it wasn't a very clean separation. The two parties became incredibly hostile, although most of that was kept under wraps. Then, in January 2023, Angie started live streaming on TikTok, where she exposed several personal DMs showing just how dysfunctional things had gotten. In one of the DMs, he all but admitted to being verbally abusive, though he didn't respond when she asked him about when he had supposedly shoved her to the ground. In another, they talked about how he'd apparently faked a suicide attempt, although he denied that. As Angie was streaming,
these motherfuckers check all the boxes. Every box. Every fucking locale box, dude.
Brother Chu was in the chat repeatedly trying to dox her current address, and even Mama Chu showed up to talk about what was happening. At some point after this, Angie came in while live streaming as she tried to get back some of the stuff she'd left at the house, including her dog. This was likely sometime before the family had been evicted. Brother Chu responded by saying he had thrown all of her stuff in the trash already, but she didn't really get much out of it, not even being able to get her dog. In the same stream, she also alleged that he had a pocket knife that he was going to use on his neighbor.
He has a knife right now, guys. He has a pocket knife he was going to use on his neighbor.
For a while after this, there was radio silence on the whole thing. The two of them were filing restraining orders against each other, although they kept getting violated mutually.
Alright, so basically they just started filing restraining orders. It escalated a lot. Like, there was a fucking gun incident where, like, he claimed he had it, or she claimed he had a gun, and he was threatening them, her and her boyfriend or something with it. There was the dog dispute, of course. It's just fucking gross. Let's get into like the really gross shit with Brother Chu. 5840.
Early January, Brother Chu was arrested for a traffic violation. Just a few days later, he was exposed by Cursed Decals on YouTube, who showed Brother Chu's Snapchat messages flirting with a 15-year-old girl while he was pretending to be 16. This was...
So yeah, Brother Chu is also a predator. He's a fucking predator. Well, he was. He was a predator. He was chatting up a 15-year-old pretending to be 16. Fucking gross. It's just these people are always the same. Now Tophiachu has also had similar allegations against her. Let's see if I can find this timestamp for it. Eviction, current situation. Anyway, I'm not seeing it right here, but let's see. She was caught. She showed her phone, and it showed her porn tabs, and one of them said Asian teens. A lot of people take that as like legally that's not a lot to go on, because teens could be 18, 19-year-olds. I'm not debating it. I'm just saying legal wise you can't really go off that. I think it's still creepy and gross, and she shouldn't be talking to anyone with a teen in their fucking age, especially since she was 30 at the time. That's gross. That's not good, but legally you can't really do anything about that. But you know, I don't know, if someone's got more information on that, I'm more than willing to listen to that, because I don't want to be the guy that's gonna be like security monitored. You know, I don't know, guys. Fucking, he was 19, he was 14. Don't want to end up like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, guys. Yeah, but yeah, she's creepy as fuck too. So basically, Tophiachu got kicked out of the fucking, and her family got kicked out of the fucking the hotel. Oh, I forgot the footage of Tophiachu being arrested. We'll watch Tophiachu get arrested real quick before I move on.
You have a warrant. You have a warrant for your arrest.
Tophiachu getting arrested. This is like one of many times he's been arrested, but you know, I just figured, you know, it's content to watch. That's relevant.
I tell you, thank you. I need a cigarette. Okay, we'll get you another. Thank you.
So yeah, there's Tophiachu getting arrested. So they move out of the hotel. They start living in their car for a little bit. And Brother Chu is pretty much doing what he can to support them. He's pretty much the breadwinner at this point. And tragedy strikes. And I think this is Tophia's attitude about it.
Last time I seen the sun. Oh,
So I'm gonna let the clip explain what happened.
On March 11th, Tophia posted this story to her Instagram.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. My family was shot. They killed my brother. My brother's dead. Oh my god, my mom, he took the car. He stole the car and he got out. I said, get out, get out. And I didn't think my mom. Oh my god.
During the car saga, Mama Chu's family said they could stay with them, but Tophia couldn't stream. And let me guess, Tophia shot that shit down. That's tragic. That's tragic because the fucking series of events that happened post that is fucking crazy.
My brother looked dead. Help me. Why? Why did people on the internet? Oh my god. No.
Now, it's weird because, no, don't get me wrong, this really happened. This really fucking happened. And you would think to yourself, why would someone stream and not be on the phone with the cops or, you know, trying to get help or, you know, whatever. Why are you streaming this? Why are you recording this? It makes no fucking sense. Well, Tophia doesn't fucking think like normal people, guys. She doesn't. Everything, including the death of her brother, is monetizable. She still blames people on the internet. The dude who did it was not from the internet. It was some random act of violence. Yeah. So, yeah, that's fucking crazy. This is her stream when it happened. This is what she posted when it happened. I'll go back in case you missed it.
Expected. On March 11th, Tophia posted this story to her Instagram.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. My family was shot. They killed my brother. My brother.
Also, her mom was shot too.
My brother's dead. Oh my god, my mom, he took the car. He stole the car and he got out. I said, get out, get out. And I didn't think my mom. Oh my god. My brother looked dead. Help me. Why? Why did people on the internet? Oh my god. No.
While the instinct of the audience was to assume she was lying in one way or the other, this seemed real, and soon enough, it proved to be. As the automated dispatch in her county reported exactly what Tophia said in her story, pretty soon, the local news reported on it as well.
A shooting around Montgomery, just east of San Pedro, around 3:30 a.m. Then they say
she even sounded fake. It's weird.
A car crashed in that area, and there was a second shooting. Police say 2 people, including the suspect, were shot to death. A third person was also shot and taken to the hospital. Montgomery is still closed this morning in both directions between San Pedro and Louisiana as police investigate.
According to news articles that came out immediately following the shooting, apparently someone approached them and tried to carjack the car. One of the victims reported that the driver, who was her brother, was shot. The daughter is okay. Police say the suspect drove off with her brother deceased in the car and mother injured, but he didn't get very far before crashing the stolen vehicle. That's when a security guard from the apartment across the street gets involved. Police say the guard and suspect end up at the apartment complex and shots are fired. The suspect died on the way to the hospital. The mother, who was also shot, is still alive and was taken to the hospital.
The mother was shot in the jaw and the round came out of her ear. That is crazy.
To be clear, someone attempted to...
Now, I want you guys to remember that her mother was shot in the face. Her mother was shot in the face. This will become a story about how Tophia neglects her mother now.
To steal Brother Chu's vehicle, killed him, injured Mama Chu, crashed it, and then got killed by a security guard of a nearby apartment complex. Fortunately, Tophia came away unscathed, and Mama Chu was rushed to the hospital and survived. Unfortunately, Brother Chu didn't make it. Tophia briefly tried to make it
and
out.
She also neglects the remains of her brother, too, on top of it.
As if this shooting had something to do with the threats she got online, but it quickly became clear it had nothing to do with that. One local claimed that the carjacker was about to be arrested by the police, and in an effort to flee the cops, he randomly selected Brother Chu's car as his escape vehicle, leading to the shooting and subsequent crash. Later on, the identity of the attacker was finally released. 43-year-old Peter Garcia, a felon with a laundry list of past offenses, including aggravated battery, burglary, false imprisonment, and most importantly, receiving and transferring stolen motor vehicles. This matters because, as his record stated, there were no current offenses, meaning the local story that this guy was wanted and was fleeing arrest is quite possibly not true at all. Another possibility is, due to Garcia's track record of dealing in stolen vehicles and Brother Chu's own past history with doing the same thing, it's possible that the attack had something to do with it. This may be why the police kept on investigating the case.
No, Alpha, I haven't seen you in chat. What is going on with that? What is up with this chat shit? Hold on. Why is Holofall up? Not in my chat. I'm not seeing you. What the hell? Okay, give me a sec. Guys. I'm gonna fucking play some wait music real quick. I want you guys to just... I gotta fix whatever's going on with the chat that's fucking this up. So, give me a second.
He's lived again in the Walmart lot, phone on a crate in the passenger spot, chat room scrolling, 0 new subs, still he's calling it the Council of Scrubs. Every bad choice, every misspill, he's got a spreadsheet of people to kill. Screenshot that, I'll send it to court, Judge Judy turned the channel, got bored. Oh, Von Helton, king of the bandwidth, yelling at clouds from a $10 stand. It's everybody's fault but the face in the glass. He lost his house, he lost his cash. Oh, Von Helton, prophet of parking lots, screaming that the trolls pulled cosmic plots. If your life's a wreck and you need someone, blame the Wi-Fi, blame everyone but Vaughn! He's got files in a milk crate thrown, secret ops tap my prepaid phone, global cabals in his Discord logs, reading license plates like coded cogs. Oh! NASA stole my lottery win, CPS broken with the lizard men, my ex was hired by the deep state hive, and YouTube comments ruined my life. Oh, Von Helton, king of the bandwidth, yelling at clouds from a $10 stand. It's everybody's fault but the face in the glass. He lost his house, he lost his cash. Oh, Von Helton, prophet of parking lots, screaming that the trolls pulled cosmic plots. If your life's a wreck and you need someone, blame the Wi-Fi, blame everyone but Vaughn! But Vaughn! He says the trolls took my trailer, the trolls stole my chair, the trolls turned my shampoo into 5G hair, the trolls hacked my horoscope, rigged my tires, slashed my hope, they forged my signature in space, they even deepfaked my own face. But every tab that's open shows the same old frame, one sad dashboard and his own username. Oh, Von Helton, king of the bandwidth, yelling at clouds from a $10 stand. It's everybody's fault but the face house, he lost his cash. All on Hilton, profit of parking lots, screaming that the trolls pull cosmic plots. If your life's a wreck and you need someone, blame the Wi-Fi, blame everyone. He goes, chat, clip this, they'll see I'm right. Oh yeah, as the mall lights click out for the night, last one watching is the front cam's glow, and even it's buffering, like man, let it go.
Dude, I have no idea why the hell you're not showing up in the chat. I just checked the block list. There's no one blocked. You're not blocked. It's the fact you were a moderator, but I tried moving you to managing moderator, and I can't even find you on there. So we'll fucking figure it out, but I have no clue what is going on with my fucking shit right now. I'll check participants, and I don't see even participants. It's fucking goddamn. I hate this shit sometimes. All right, guys. I'm sorry, but we gotta continue on, and I'm sorry, Holofala. I wish you can DM me as we go along if you want, but I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. It's fucking weird. It's weird. All right, so yeah, fucking Brother Chu has now been murdered, carjacked. Mama Chu is in the hospital, been shot in the face. Tophiachu is fine. Now this leads to a series of events where Tophiachu is now obviously a GoFundMe was set up. You know, I think that's pretty much a given. I'll be listening and trying. Yeah, I appreciate your patience with me on this one. It's fucking stupid. I don't know what's going on. If anyone thinks I might have blocked him or something and experiencing something similar, just let me know. Let me know. I don't know what the hell is going on with this shit.
A good while after it had already happened, but ultimately.
So a GoFundMe happened.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Later on, this extra GoFundMe slowly morphed into Tophia's fund for pretty much everything she could think of.
Everyone's helping to put money together. And as you know, there's so much expenses. We're gonna have help with my mom's medical bills and some of the funeral expenses, but you know, it's so much more. It's rebuilding, possibly getting a car, learning to drive so I could take my mom. I don't even know.
While mentions of vague things like maybe learning how to drive start popping up, Tophia slowly started shooting down anyone who suggested paying for Mama Chu to be placed in a nursing home where she could recuperate. You know, so she's not recovering from a life-threatening injury in the Deddy-mobile. For context.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like you don't want your mom fucking recovering from that shit while in a fucking car in the middle of by the way, she's in New Mexico. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows she's in New Mexico. But in New Mexico, in the fucking heat, in a fucking car, come on now.
Next, Tophia claimed that Mama Chu was hit in the face, through her nose and going out of her ear, breaking many bones, including her jaw. Within days of Donald Jr.'s death, Tophia was doing everything in her power to completely lose any sympathy she may have garnered as a consequence. The GoFundMe page for her brother was successfully getting traction, but of course, like any moment that Tophia gets her hands on, none of it went toward giving her brother a proper burial. Instead, it was spent.
His ashes still, this happened a couple years ago, his ashes still have not been picked up. And also, the cremation happened at the expense of the state. So she's getting money for a burial that's not going to happen. All she has to do is go to the fucking where she needs to go and pick him up, apparently for free. You know, besides the cost of a bus ride.
On fast food. On the 17th, she was saying this.
He didn't deserve that. And for you to try to deter people, to have empathy and to help me and to say that I'm going to use my situation to profit and that I'm supposed to go get a job after I have trauma? What's wrong with you? Are you going to send kids that have trauma from school peeling his back.
A day later, she was actively bringing up Brother Chu's death to try and get sponsors, and a couple of days after that, guess what?
I'm just gonna wait on these ribs, finger licking. I wanted barbecue ribs, okay? I had practically
So basically, yeah, she spends the money on a bunch of shit. This is his dad was in jail at the time, by the way. A shocker, you know. That's where he spends a lot of his time.
Oh, because anything was first.
So he was told this while he was in jail that his son has died.
Taking place, there was one Chu family member who still hadn't heard of the news, Papa Chu, because he was in jail at the time. There's actually a video of him finding out.
Why do you keep bringing up my dad's son?
His son was 27-1 here in the Northeast, like 3 hours ago.
What?
So,
my son what?
he doesn't know.
I don't say, oh, because if anything misfortunate happened to him, I'm gonna bring him back.
His son was 27-1. The mom was 20. So the son was 27-1. The mom and the daughter were 65, and then the offender is also got 27-1 by security.
I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for Papa Chu to even conceptualize that his son had died, with his mental condition being so terrible at this point. If he was out and in a functional state of mind, he would have been able to be of some use to his family, but unfortunately, the only person manning the wheel now was Tophia, and it was really not going well. The initial GoFundMe moved their goal from $4,000 all the way up to $10,000, all while Tophia was making her own collection through CashAPP, getting DoorDash, and buying clothes. After about a month of collecting money that was supposedly going towards Brother Chu's funeral, it turned out that Brother Chu was cremated, not on Tophia's dime, but instead by the Crime Victims Reparation Commission of New Mexico. The CVR also allegedly gave Tophia a few $1,000s, and she didn't spend a single cent of it on funeral preparations for Donald Jr. For a whole month, Tophia racked up literally hundreds of random lies about the money she got.
So basically, Tophia is using her brother's death to grift money. It is by far. I have seen a lot of sick shit on the fucking internet. I have been doing this a lot longer than my channel age would suggest. I have been doing this since the Shaney arc, since Shaney was living in Colorado, and all the disgusting shit they were doing. I have seen fucking kids be abused by locals. I have seen fucking animals abused by locals. I have seen the worst the internet has fucking to offer. And this is by far the grossest, most disgusting fucking thing I have ever had the mispleasure of streaming on the internet. This person's brother, and look, Brother Chu was not a fucking good person. Give him that. But to fucking use his untimely death as a source of income so you could sit around and do jack and or shit and buy yourselves licky chewies, yum yums, and and as you'll see, nails, fucking clothes, fucking tickets to Comic-Con, shit like that. Is fucking gross. And then to leave his fucking remains. You're using this money to fucking to do all this shit, but you don't use the tiny fucking fraction of it to go and get an Uber to pick up his remains, scatter his ashes, so the state has to do it for you. Is fucking disturbing beyond belief. How the fuck do you think that any of this is acceptable? You know, it's funny because, like, people will say, it's like, well, you know, fucking people pick on her because the way she looks, the way she smells, like, all this shit. No, she's a bad person. She is a selfish piece of shit person. She, and the way she treats her mother, too, as you will fucking see, is just as disgusting. She only cares about one person and one person only. Herself. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are to her. You could be her brother or sister. You be fucking. It doesn't matter if you do not fucking contribute in her life monetarily. You are nothing. Her brother was shot. What was the first thing she did? She got online and made a video so she could post it. She saw her brother get shot and thought, money. An opportunity for me to cash in. And she, to this day, she uses it as a fucking cash grab opportunity. What does she do with the cash? Like, I would be a little bit more sympathetic if she did something productive with the cash. If she got herself a place. If she got herself fucking, you know, like, okay, I know I was going to pick up my brother, but my brother would really not want me living outside. So I'm going to get a fucking, like, I'm going to rent an apartment or some shit. Or, you know, he wouldn't want my fucking my mother fucking healing in a car outside in the heat in New Mexico. No. She uses it to buy tickets to Comic-Con, buy herself clothes, buy herself boba, go to the fucking mall. She's seen the mall. And you also see that she's at the fucking casino a lot, too.
And spent, all of which was carefully documented by the people following her online activity. When people found out about this, they started campaigning to report the GoFundMe page, as none of the money that was sent to it was going to be properly used. In response, Tophia had this to say.
I need to address this because I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that it's normal for people on Reddit to contact the morgue with my brother's information, pretend to be his family, and then spread lies and misinformation on the internet about me scamming people out of a GoFundMe I don't have access to. I don't know how many times I have to scream or yell or, you know, get it through people's heads. Maybe someone, you know, I don't know, I need to scream in your ears. Some of you guys need to clean out your ears with Q-tips before you start running your mouth, because...
What's up, Nico? Nico Suave? Hey, yo.
How am I scamming people out of a GoFundMe I don't have? Do you know that the GoFundMe is stuck in the process section? So let's talk about the money I spent at Ross and TJ Maxx's. People want to be in my business and Pocket Watch. You know, I want to say F-U-C-K-E-N, but I can't cuss because TikTok...
Yes, it annoys me when people pocket watch. It really does. But when your brother is is fucking at the fucking morgue, is at the fucking morgue and needs you to pick it up, yeah, I'm going to fucking be looking at what you decide to do with your fucking money instead of picking him up, instead of fucking taking care of that business. When your mother is laying in the hospital because she's been shot in the fucking face during a carjacking where your brother died, and you use that money to fucking get yourself some boba instead of visiting your mother in a fucking hospital, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit critical of that, you fucking troll of a fucking person. You fucking ogre.
TikTok will take this down, so let me show you, because since you want to be nosy, you know, my mom's family is probably going to yell at me for this video. I don't care, but it needs to be addressed, so I'm going to make this video.
And I'm going to pause here for a second to explain what's about to happen.
All right, so that's enough of that one. So this is what she does now. She sits outside and she streams.
Unknown. Eventually, Tophia got around to revealing the real reason that she dislikes her uncle. When her...
So anyway, I'm not going to get into her fucking uncle. It's just too much. But basically her family wants better for her and she hates them for it. So, you know, typical locale behavior with family. So basically what she does now is she streams outside. She spends the nights in the fucking homeless shelter. She comes out during the day, does her fucking Tophiachu shit at the mall or whatever, and streams on park benches and shit. She'll still use her filter from time to time to cover up the fact that she's outside. Here's more of Tophia crashing out. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Here we are blaming me and saying it's my fault. I'm tired of this shit.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. All right, let's get into Tophiachu fucking ignoring her mom.
so ashamed of you, Tophia, for your lies about your uncle and the rest of your family. I know for a fact that the minute you messaged your uncle about his sister, he wanted to help. You are the one that kept your mother's family in the dark. You would not give any of your family information on your mother or where she was at. We tried finding your mom at every hospital in town. We were unable to find her due to the fact that it was an ongoing crime. You have kept your mother's family out of the loop. Bernice, which is Mamachu's second name, has so many family members who wanted to help. I guess it's all about you, Tofu. Grandma Gina would be so disgusted with you and your shenanigans. Also, how are we preventing you from burying your brother? That's on you. Little Donald only went over to visit his grandma when he needed money for cigarettes. You were never there for your grandma and never helped her in any way. You are now lying about your cousins. Who do you think would help clean her home and yard? Certainly not you, you lazy cow. Your uncle would never ask you to spend the night with your grandma. Why? So you could steal whatever you wanted? Like your grandma would say. You really are in La La Land. Based on this comment, literally...
Yeah, so her family don't like her, apparently. So let's see.
Shelter for women and children while going on her shopping sprees. But I should be specific here. The shelter was for women and children who are in some kind of danger, usually related to DV incidents. Yet Tophia was there getting freaky on the phone with some troll. At this point...
Yeah, apparently she got catfished. I want check another box for the fucking lolcow. Another fucking box. Getting catfish, sending fucking nudes to fucking random people she don't know because she's fucking dumb.
Tophia managed to outdo herself and become the most hateable version of herself.
Let's make these people's comments my content because it says you should get better hygiene and STFU.
I love the sound of traffic going by. That's such a fucking high quality fucking like fucking sign of a stream, right? Just love that.
Keep a job. Bold of you to talk about hygiene when it's giving hasn't washed the bed sheet since 2019. Clock that. How about that? You should get a dang job is what I hear. You work 40 hours a week and still can't afford a decent insult. Clock that. Let's address this commenter. You should pay your landlord. Worry about your own bills before you try budgeting my life, broke psychic.
Try budgeting my life. Why don't you try budgeting your life? How about you? Someone's got to fucking do it. You're sitting out here in the fucking sun with your shitty fucking sunglasses on that you probably overpaid for. You're homeless, bitch. You are homeless. Clock that. How about you clock in some work, bitch? Clock that. How about instead of fucking sitting here bitching to your fucking haters on stream, you go and visit your fucking injured mother? Clock that. How about you bury your fucking dead brother? How about you do that? How about you fucking get his ashes and spread them? And clock that, you dumb fucking cunt. Holy fucking shit. I thought Von Helton last time fucking got me. Yeah, she got a mean Shrek game. Her front butt game is too strong. Yeah, clock that, bitch. Dude. Nico Suave, I could tell I'm gonna like you. Bitch, for fuck's sake, you're like, Von Helton did not get me this fucking upset. I am fucking furious. This bitch cannot fucking be sitting here and telling us, don't budget my life. I know I'm homeless. I know I spend my fucking time fucking buying shit I don't need. I've spent all of my fucking dead brothers fucking GoFundMe money on fucking Hello Kitty bullshit. And by the way, why is it always fucking Hello Kitty with these locales? Every goddamn time it's Hello fucking Kitty. It was Shani for Christ with Hello Kitty. It was this bitch for Hello Kitty. I have seen Hello Kitty on every goddamn fucking locale. It is fucking insane. And this bitch out in the mall buying herself a Hello Kitty shit and going to the goddamn fucking to the casino, spending money that she don't fucking have instead of fucking getting her fucking life together, putting her mom in a situation where she can fucking be better off as she heals from her goddamn gunshot wound to the fucking face, and they can bury your goddamn fucking brother, you dumb bitch. Clock that.
Clock that.
She was just burning through whatever money she had left, all for a brief period of LARPing as a TikTok influencer, as if she wasn't a homeless person with nothing to her name. The most insane part is that she began actively trying to find herself a sugar daddy, all while popping pimples and having boogers and nose hairs.
And I haven't even really gotten into the gross shit that she does. This is all just gross shit she does with her personality. This bitch is fucking gross on every single level. Hygiene, disgusting. Fucking attitude, disgusting. The way she treats her family members, horrendous. Popping pimples on stream, roaches all over her, fucking doesn't know how to bathe, fucking the ring around the shower, the fucking way she talks to fucking like underage people apparently. I haven't even fucking I haven't even dived into that yet. Her crazy family, like the way she treats people. Oh, by the way, you guys want to know what happened to Hershey? Hershey ran the fuck away, apparently. Well, according to her. According to her, Hershey decided just to fucking up and leave. I don't know if I believe what happened to Yoshi with her, but not Yoshi, excuse me, Hershey. Yoshi's my dog. Yoshi is my little dog. He wouldn't run away. He's just a little cutie pants. But her dog fucking said, fuck this shit, I'm out. According to her. Who knows what happened with her dog, to be honest with you.
Sticking out during her videos. In August, there was Brother Chu's birthday, but Tophia didn't mention it as she was too busy watching some buff Indian dude bang and wish.
Of course she was. Of course. Your brother, you're the first birthday since your brother's death, and you're like, no, that's not important. This is what's really important.
Wishing happy birthday not to Brother Chu, but instead to Dylan Sprouse. A while after people pointed out that she'd forgotten her brother's birthday, she got around to making a sad TikTok post about it, only to have to again acknowledge that he was never buried, which, according to Tophia, would only happen if the GoFundMe money made its way to her. The thing is, the page ended up getting shut down and everyone was refunded, meaning Tophia would never see a dime, and she wasn't very happy about that. She proceeded to act like the only.
So I'm actually wanting to get into something else after this. So I'm going to fucking tell you basically what Tophia's been up to lately. Lately, Tophia has been ignoring the shit out of her mom. She did not visit her on Thanksgiving. She did not visit her on Christmas. She did not visit her on fucking New Year's. Her mom, who has been mortally injured, has lost her son. Her fucking husband, by the way, is out of the picture now, from what I can tell. Her mom has literally lost everyone. Tophia is all her mom fucking has. That's it. This family of 5, was it 5? No, excuse me. Well, 5 if you include Hershey. This family of 4 humans and 1 dog disintegrated. Disintegrated. They're gone. All of them. Fucking either dead or fucking in jail or fucking or just fucking gone or just like. And her mom is sitting there in her fucking still probably feeling the repercussions of her fucking injury. Still definitely heartbroken over the loss of her son. And her own daughter will not come see her. And when called out on it, she makes excuses. Oh, it's just I don't have money for the boss, but I have money to go to the casino, or I have money to go shopping at the mall. There have been pictures. She is frequently pictured at the mall shopping, buying shit that she should not be able to afford. This bitch has her shit and then she complains that her shit's in a storage unit that she cannot fucking afford. That she can barely fucking keep up on. But she buys herself this shit. Her priorities are fucking far, far, far away from where they should be. I don't know what is wrong. Is it a shopping addiction? Is there obviously there's some mental issues this bitch needs to work on. This bitch needs psychiatry fucking fast. She needs therapy fucking now.
The reason her brother's ashes wouldn't be buried was random online trolls, when by New Mexico, a high-risk, high-reward investment plan situation because it's personal. I'd like to not give my
So there was more shit on it. Where is this was Kiwi Farms' Kiwi tapes fucking thing. Let's get into this.
Headstone, the service, and everything. That's why it cost $4,000. Yeah, but they gave the money back. They refunded people's money. Because first it started off by people reporting the GoFundMe, saying that I was scammed.
Apparently there was other attempts at GoFundMe, and they got like to $4,000, and GoFundMe retracted it because people reported. Yeah, people reported it because you didn't spend the other GoFundMe money the way it should have.
Which turned out to not be true. And then
at the casino,
they said, well, we have to get a hold of the person.
Also, let me... here's something I fucking hate.
Reporting the GoFundMe, saying that I was scamming, which turned out to not be true.
This is something I fucking hate. Why go to the casino and play goddamn slots? It's the most fucking brain-dead fucking game there. Going on the fucking slots, I don't get it. Why, if you want to go somewhere for recreation, if you want to, like, isn't recreation supposed to be fun? How is this fun? How is throwing money down a machine, pressing a couple buttons fun? I don't get it. I have a gambler in my life too. Like, I think some of us do. Not really that closely related to me, but like there's one that I can think of, and they play the slot. They play it, and I just can't. I can't wrap my fucking brain around it. I don't. It's not. Doesn't look fun. I understand if you go gamble, you're like, okay, I'm gonna play poker. You know, play something that takes some thought power. You know, something that takes a little bit of skill. Something a little bit exciting. This isn't exciting to me. It's just not. It's stupid.
And then they said, well, we have to get a hold of the person who ran the GoFundMe. If we can't do that, we're going to give people their money back. They did. They gave people their money back. They said, if we can't get a hold of Ryan, then we're going to give people their money back. And I said, well, how do I get a hold of him? What do I do? Because I said, I just proved to you that we're the beneficiaries, that we're supposed to get this. I thought someone took the death certificates. That's not the case. They didn't take
As I've always said, I really think she needs to get that looked at.
So yeah.
Let me just tell you about it. Click the link in the description to try or end up getting up to at this point in the timeline. Well, I can assure you it's far more entertaining, because for a couple of days she would stream exclusively from bathrooms, spending hours in there, and one time even getting kicked out by an employee.
My mental health is declining.
Sorry to bother. Just want to let you know the restrooms are going to be closing soon. If you'd like to use them, go ahead and get your name on the waiting list.
Yeah, that's where life has come down to, streaming in a fucking bathroom.
Everything was like building up, you know?
So she did a fake suicide attempt where she said she took a bunch of Tylenol. She went to the hospital, didn't have her stomach pumping. She was out that day. There was no 72-hour hold as there should be. So it just seems like she just fucking faked a suicide attempt. Let's see. Of course, lol suits. Fucking, it's just so fucking much. Of course, Joker. Of course, Joker makes an appearance on yet another lolcow. Here we go, Joker. God damn it, dude. Every goddamn fucking time. It's not even a good one. It's fucking. It's the Joker from Suicide Squad. Fucking goddamn it. All right, let's talk. Let's see G-Man. Let's do G-Man, guys. I need a break, so we're gonna do the G-Man song. Enjoy.
Yeah. We seen it way back, way back. 2014, called it one it takes back. You still bragging about views from a decade ago. Screenshots that like a trophy on the floor. Looking throwback threads, same fit, same pose. Whole timeline smell like old clothes. Talk big game, but the crowd ain't stay. You still watch clip from your golden days. Argue in the cap, same stubborn phrase. You ain't changed since flip phone way. G-Man walking, look both ways. Talking like a king, but it's all cliche. Double standards on replay, same old face. G-Man walking, still stuck in those days. G-Man talking, loud all day. Have yourself up like you wanna stay. You so tall, but the stats don't pay. G-Man walking, better watch that lane. Remember that vid where you almost met the truck? Crossing like a glitch, man, legendary luck. Old chest span, bro, you just laughed it up. Now you know that clip when the views get stuck. You say you hate trends, but you chase that way. Clown every style that you secretly say. Preach about real, but your rules shift fast. Sanders bend every time you get gas. G-Man walking, look both ways. Talking like a king, but it's all cliche. Double standards on replay, same old face. G-Man walking, still stuck in those days. G-Man talking, loud all day. Have yourself up like you wanna stay. Ego so tall, but the stats don't pay. G-Man walking, better watch that leg. Tight, login, spin that pole. Oh, in the heat, but you ghost your bros. Group chat, try to left on hold. You still tag name from a story told. Block, unblock, run that plot. This way you chill, but you stir that pot. It was over, ancient take. So feed, know you by your mistakes. Hey. G-Man walking, look both ways. Talking like a king, but it's all cliches. Double standards on replay, same old face. G-Man walking, still stuck in those days. G-Man talking, loud all day. Hype yourself up like you wanna stay. Ego so tall, but the stats don't pay. G-Man walking, better watch that lane. Better watch that lane. Better watch that lane. Yeah, yeah, better watch that lane. Better watch that lane. Yeah.
Alright, we're fucking back. Holy fuck. I'm sorry, I just needed a fucking break after Tophiachu. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get into G-Man. I didn't think we'll be able to, but looks like we'll get into a little bit of G-Man. So G-Man streamed today, as he does. Of course, he this title of this is Let's Scare Ken a Little. I don't know who Ken is or whatever, but apparently he's gonna dox Ken and fucking threaten to come out and visit him. So let's do that.
Welcome to GTV, ladies and gents, home of the boring G-Man. The boring.
Man, I actually agree with G-Man about something. Holy fuck. The boring G-Man.
Boring G-Man. Okay, so I got a doozy for you guys today. I'm actually going to do something live and on camera that every last one of you might find to be very, very interesting. See, I'm so boring, ladies and gents, that I'm about to make YouTube history. Watch this. I'm going to show you how boring G-Man is real quick, okay?
Who's G-Man? Is it the little blur in the fucking middle of your oversaturated fucking goddamn it, every time I gotta fucking mention it, every goddamn time I talk about G-Man. You get your fucking camera fucking fixed, you fucking weirdo. Get your fucking camera fucking fixed. It's so fucking gross watching you, dude. I feel like I'm watching fucking you through a lens covered in Vaseline. Okay, yeah. Boring G-Man. Yeah, you're totally refuting that with your stream of you dialing your phone, dude. Congrats.
Says, ladies and gents, and if you were not here live, that's your own problem. I'm gonna put this on speakerphone. There's a reason why I put shut up on here, ladies and gents. Come on, don't be a punk now. Come on, pick up. Come on, pick up. Come on. Don't be scared now. I made a vow I'll never be a cow again, but I promise you this, I'm gonna turn somebody into a cow, all right? Trust me.
Yeah, you're not the cow, the one dialing someone's fucking phone number live on stream. You're not the cow. Gotcha, G-Man. Fucking god, dude, this guy is so dumb.
Come on. Hello. Okay. This message is for Ken. Can you do me a favor and give me a call back? Thank you.
Riveting. Riveting. YouTube history. Fucking G-Man has left someone a voice message. My God. My fucking God.
So, ladies and gents, welcome to GTV. And on this YouTube channel, ladies and gents, well, actually, this channel is formerly known as the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel, where we handled the Dragoon nonsense and we dealt with the nonsense with the Shandy and Riv stuff. Now we're actually going to deal with Ken here for a minute. I will not tell you who Ken is because, quite frankly, it's not time for all of that. But I bet you this, Ken knows who Ken is. So we're not going to really...
We'll never know who Ken is. We'll never know. We'll never know. He's just calling fucking people's phones and shit, dude. What a fucking weirdo. What a fucking gross piece of shit. He's sitting here fucking calling other people on their phones live on stream. Dude, that is the cowiest of cow behavior. Holy hell. What a creep.
Bring that up a whole lot. And I just got finished calling Ken. Do you want to know why I called Ken? Because real men don't...
I know why, because you're a fucking psycho. Because you're... Dude, G-Man, dude. Like, dude, realize this is eventually gonna backfire on you hard. This is gonna backfire on you hard. Like, G-Man, you talk a big game, but like you roll up on somebody, dude. You roll up on somebody. You call some you go through with your fucking threats and see how long it lasts. We will be having a fucking We Remember G-Man stream fucking real soon if he rolled up on anybody that he talks to. That he threatens to
play games, and I'm a real man, and I play no game.
You're not a real man, dude. You're a fucking baby. You're playing a game. You're calling someone's phone to try to intimidate them. It doesn't intimidate anybody. You're doing it live on stream. God, you're so fucking dumb, dude. If you're gonna commit low-cal behavior, fucking don't do it on fucking stream, you dumb fuck. You shouldn't do it anyway, but.
Games.
I'm creepy.
I'll explain later if you're watching this right now. But again, welcome to the GTV YouTube channel, where Ken made a mistake and Ken decided that he wanted to go live and turn GTV into content. Again, because he has nothing better to do with his life. Because he likes to walk around with his little curly hair, and he doesn't know how to behave, and he doesn't know how to act. You know what I just remember?
Is he talking about Hussy?
Because he likes to walk around with this little girly hair, and he doesn't know how to behave, and he doesn't know how to act. You know what I just remember? This is kind of sad too. I can't just remember, but I think it's about time I actually took advantage of this, because you know how Black Lives...
So I'm curious because he's claiming things. It seems he's talking about Hussy, but the things he says about this Ken person does not match Hussy, so it's weird.
Black Lives Matter is always talking about how. And by the way, shout out to all the people out there that know the truth about Black Lives Matter, but you know how they're always sitting there trying to say that that the Fruity Pebbles is going through the same suffering as the people at Black History Month. You know how people are always saying this stuff.
No. Sorry, G-Man. I don't look at Fruity Pebbles and equivalent that to Black History Month. Is he about to talk shit about Black History Month? Is that where this is going?
All the time. If that's true, then why are the Fruity Pebbles going after the people who celebrate Black History Month? Why are they doing that? And why would they slander them during Black History Month?
Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about here?
He's a bit older. He has gray hair. He's not very relevant on here no more. The only reason anybody cares about him because he goes from this channel to that channel to that channel or that channel. He's the same guy who says the Bible is not the word of God while claiming he's a Christian. You know what I mean? Driving around in Uber while he's drunk. You know what I mean? And they're both talking about...
You don't even have a driver's license yet. I don't condone drinking and driving, but like you're not like you're in your glass house, bro.
G-Man has really thin skin. No. G-Man don't have thin skin. G-Man.
You do have thin skin. Oh my God, you got the thinnest of fucking skin. Holy shit, G-Man. You're literally calling someone up because they made a video about you. You're calling their phone, their personal phone, live on stream, going, this person decided to mess with me, so I'm gonna fucking take it in real life, guys. Let's go IRL. Let's touch the poo. You have thin skin, G-Man. You do. You fucking do. Anyone who talks about you, if you put G-Man in your fucking goddamn title, he will end up in your fucking chat, no matter what size channel you are. And it'll be like, you're talking about me. What a fucking baby, dude. You know how? You know what? I don't know. Like, I seriously don't know anyone who really like even talks about me. I don't know if they do or don't. You know why? Because I don't fucking look it up. I don't care. G-Man, you do. You give a fuck. It is so fucking weird that you come on here and you're like, I don't have thin skin. Now, after you just fucking went in real life, bro. Over someone fucking making a video about you. What a fucking baby.
Is a must-have when G-Man wants to be. And he is somebody you don't want to play around with. So, ladies and gents, I will call again. I'm going to call him again.
Oh, yeah, do it again. That's going to make you even look better, I guess, you know?
Let's see if he picks up. Come on, Kenny. Everybody keeps telling me that you're a real man. That you ain't somebody to mess with. But I promise you this. Before this arc is over, you're going to find somebody else to go play with. Just like another certain bald-headed...
Other people... You know, he takes the fact that people stop talking about him as a win. No, people stop talking about him because he's boring. He's boring. He does this. He's got the same tricks. This dude does the same thing over and over again. Of course, everyone like this is why I didn't bother even fucking bothering you, G-Man, because you try to have a conversation with this guy, it just turns into a fucking shit show. It turns into a shit show. So I might as well enjoy the shit show.
Shirtless Wonder did. Trust me, I don't go into these things unless I know I already won. I didn't call him.
You claim you always win, dude. I don't go into these things unless I know I already won. He always claims he's gonna win. He doesn't. I've never seen him win except against Hussey.
Kenny's a punk. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Why would anyone? Like, if I got a phone call from... I don't answer random numbers regardless. You know, but if apparently, I don't know, maybe he's fucking already talked to him. Why would I fucking answer his phone number if I've already know it's him? Holy shit. Fucking Kenny. Poor Kenny. Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
He's a whip. He's nothing to deal with. Nothing whatsoever. But I did hear Kenny admit to something, though. I think he does like women. I think he is into women. I did hear him say that. He says he's into women.
But are you talking about Hussey or what? I don't know.
So, and I think the woman that he has a crush on is Carrie. I think he has a crush on Carrie. Now, I don't think he's Carrie's type, but, you know, Carrie usually deals with real men who have jobs and actually work and provide for their family or whatnot. Not people in here pretending they can't do none of that stuff. Ain't that right, Kenny? All right, let's try another number right here. Let's see. Oh, we got it. Oh, let's try this number here. You know, Mr. Ken. And by the way, I could be talking about Evangelist Ken Jones. I could be talking about the other Ken that's over there in the Great Debate community. There's like 8 different Kens here on YouTube. You'll be surprised who I could actually be doing this to.
Yeah, I know. We all know you're doing it too. He tries to act like he does it when Hussey comes on. So he basically I'm
gonna do a special live stream.
He claims that this person's on the West Coast. He says, I don't know if they're in California or Arizona or wherever. And then he says he might fly out to California. Which is fucking weird to me. If you don't know what state they're in, California is a huge fucking state. So just flying out to California is not enough. Like, if you fly out to LAX and the person in like Sacramento, you know, that's still fucking crazy. You know, that's a crazy distance. Dude, it is fucking crazy from me to LAX, and I'm actually in Southern California. Like, I don't even understand that, dude.
I think on Sunday, I'm going to take a trip to California. And when I go to California, it depends how long this plane ride is. I hear it takes about 5 hours to get out there to Cali. But when I get out there and I get off the plane, I'm going to go to a spot. How can I describe where I'm going? Give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Let me give you guys a little bit of entertainment. That's why I get back here. I think you will all understand what I'm talking.
He's going to go out to a spot. Guys, he's going out to a spot.
No, Sunday. This is my hint. Right here. The people out there who got brains and got some discernment, you all know where I'm going live at. So I'll even tell you what time I'm going to be there.
Dude, you live in the state, or at least nearby the area known for good pizza, and this pizza this dude is eating is trash looking. Holy shit! I'm sorry, it just fucking annoys me. It just annoys me, just a little shit.
So, oh, wait a minute, Hussey's in my chat. Hussy, I thought I was blocked. I thought I was a waste of your time. Didn't you just say I'm boring on your channel? Listen, I'm talking about Kenny. I don't care about
You are boring.
you. I'm talking about Kenny. You're irrelevant, dude. I don't want to talk about you. I'm talking about Kenny over here. Kenny gets, look at this. 54 people for Kenny. I think I had like 13 people talking about you. So I'm going to keep talking about Kenny if you don't mind. Thank you. But if you give me $500, Kenny, I'll let you come here. I'm sorry, Hussy, you can come here. So look here, guys.
Here you go. Give me $500. That's what it's all about.
Here's pizza. This is my hint.
Your hint is pizza. He's going to go out to California, go to a spot, and the hint of the spot is pizza. What are you talking about, you fucking retard? God damn it, they should have fucking banned lead paint sooner. Fuck. I just love it. I just love that this guy just thinks that... He wonders why people don't like him. He's just like, why don't people like me? Why? I'm come preaching the gospel. I've only just fucking, you know, I'm trying to fucking dox and threaten and fucking... And try and go in real life with fucking everyone I ever talk about or says anything against me. G-Man, even if you like, dude, let's put in the context of like if he's talking about me, which he's not. First of all, my name's not Ken, so I don't know. But even if he was, and I don't have long hair, I actually shave my head. But if he was talking about me and he goes, you know, I'm going to go out and I'm going to see Tav or insert Tav real name, you know, and I'm going to go see him. I'm going to fly out to Southern California and fucking go see him. And then I'm going to tell him, why would I go out and see you? First of all, even if I did, you think I ain't coming strapped? Bitch, I'm coming strapped. You don't know. And this is just me. You don't fucking know me, dude. You don't know this Kenny person. You don't know anybody. Like, maybe you could act a fool and fucking be all crazy and wherever fucking... Where buttfuck New Jersey. But you ain't coming to like someone else's territory where you don't know nobody. It ain't happening, dude. It's just stupid. You're coming out to California. Okay. And? But even if I did go out, I would come strapped. But I wouldn't go out. I would not. Zero chance of that happening. I am not dumb. Why would I go out and waste my time to meet G-Man IRL? I would rather go out to the park and enjoy my day. I would rather sit at my home and play video games with people I like Frank. I don't want to fucking meet G-Man. I don't care to meet G-Man. Why would I want to see G-Man in real life? I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people really get, like, meeting G-Man is on their bucket list. It's not happening. Even if it was just to fucking embarrass him in a fucking fist fight. I'm too fucking grown for that shit, G-Man. And the funny thing is, you're a lot older than me. You're in your 50s. I'm 39. And I'm telling you, this is fucking childish. To fucking come in real life and be like, yeah, I'm going to meet you and fucking, I'm going to spend fucking however many hundreds of fucking dollars to fly out to California to meet some rando person that I don't fucking know. And fucking possibly get my ass kicked at best and at worst get fucking killed. I mean, and then on top of it, you're obvious. This is like, let's just say that does happen. Let's just say something like the worst case scenario happens to G-Man. Well, you're like, this is going to be used as proof on your intentions. And so when fucking so-and-so is claiming self-defense, which they surely would, they're going to have this video go say, yeah, this guy did not have good intentions. Which you obviously aren't. And even though you're going to be like, oh, I didn't say this or didn't say that. Yeah, well, you know, it's what you don't say. It's how you say it. It's everything. It's more. I love it because these motherfuckers always go like, well, I didn't say this or or they twist words around and shit. When it comes in front of a fucking court, vibes is a fucking factor. And the vibe I get from this video is G-Man wants to fly out to California to assault somebody. That's the vibe I'm getting.
We get hussy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Kenny. So, and by the way, I told you, I'm not interested in you. I only like women. Big women, skinny women, round women, nice women, me. Did I ring you? No, I called Kenny.
Yeah, what Kenny?
I called Kenny.
Oh, you didn't ring me?
I called Kenny.
But that's my name. I am Kenny.
I called Kenny.
I am Kenny.
What are you, low self-esteem or something?
I'm
You're
Kenny,
not,
yeah.
No, you're not.
How you doing?
No, you're not. You don't weigh 135
He's talking about fucking... But he did call him, apparently. So, yeah.
pounds. You're certainly not in California.
But you want to talk to me?
You're not Ken. You're not Ken. Why are you so confused? I'm curious.
Who says I'm confused?
You're very confused.
You're the one confused, bro. Why am I confused, bitch? I'm gay. I suck.
So basically, it turns into like, okay, so I would cover this on a different stream, but it's just a back and forth of fucking stupidity. It's can you guys guess what happens here? G-Man giggles and laughs like a little bitch. Fucking Hussy doesn't really say anything important. Just calls him gay a bunch of times because, you know, that's G-Man's sour spot because, you know, he lives in a closet. So that's what's going on here. Guys, like the stream, by the way. Like the stream. So yeah, that's what happens. That's why I didn't really bring too much about it up. That's but I did want to at least say something about it. Fucking G-Man is a fucking retard. Hussy is, I don't know why she's even, or he's even engaging in that shit. Even engaging with G-Man, it's a waste of time. Don't engage with G-Man. Like, you can engage with G-Man like once or twice. But anything beyond that is just fucking stupid. It's just fucking, it's a waste of time. You can't, this dude's been doing this for 20 years. No one has been able to change his fucking mind, no matter how much fucking evidence or proof he's fucking thrown at, because this dude does not want fucking evidence or proof. He wants to be a fucking YouTube personality. That's what he wants. He wants to be a YouTube personality. He doesn't want to spread the word of God. He doesn't want to fucking do good for humanity. He'll claim he does, but he doesn't. He wants to be a YouTube personality. That's why he says what he says, and that's why he does what he does. That's it. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate it if you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys do. I know this one was a little bit hard to get through. It was hard to get through for me too, because the Tophiachu is a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit I still didn't cover out with Tophiachu. But you know, it's just a lot, and depressing. It's kind of fucking depressing, to be honest with you guys. This kind of shit, you know. So I just wanted to thank you guys for bearing out with me. I know it's probably like not the greatest fucking time fucking talking about this fucking ogre of a person named Tophiachu. Hold on, I'm gonna fix something real quick. But I'm glad you guys were here with me for it, and if you learned something, I'm glad I was able to help with that. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest. I'll see you guys on Friday. Hopefully, we'll have some other people on stream with us. I would hopefully Hooves and Yami. That would be nice.